Hey everybody, this is your girl Almond Joy, coming at you all with an update video. Excuse the face and scarf and everything. I'm like sleepy and ready for bed because I got to be to work at 8 o'clock in the morning, but whatever. I wanted to do like a little update on this past week and a half. I usually do like a video every Wednesday to kind of update everyone on my weekly thing and my journey to sobriety of thinking too much and really trying to get myself together. And obviously I missed last week because I was out of town, which by the way I had a great time. It was a nice getaway trip. It was a nice time to laugh. It was a nice time to have a good time with my best friend who I believe August of this year will make 5 years. And it's just nice to really hang out with her, and both of us individually go through everyday challenges of school, work, and home, and just random relationship things and stuff like that. So it was just nice to put everything on hold mentally in a sense and just have a good time. Although, knowing me, I have a tendency to think a lot, so I did do some thinking while I was out, but it was more of a like what you need to do, like a to-do list, and more of a you need to understand this situation type thing. And what I wanted to discuss on here in regards to my update was I learned that first off I need to take care of business when I came back, get situated with school once my academic suspension is up, and actually get back on the swing of things with that. And the other thing, which I felt was the most important, was to understand that everything happens for a reason, and also learning to let go and to let God do it instead of trying to do it on my own. The everything happens for a reason thing. I have come to the conclusion that we constantly try to fix problems. We constantly have these thoughts in our heads that something that had happened, something that was said or done, we wish we could take back. We wish we can change or tweak a little bit, and wish we had that remote to press rewind, fast forward, and just flip it and reverse it, that type of thing. But the reality is we cannot. We can only accept the fact that what's done is done. It's over, and it's time to move on. And there's been some things in my life, even recent events, that I'm not proud of. Not just the basics at work and with family, but also with past relationships, especially the recent. And just my thinking. Sometimes my thinking can be negative, and I'm really trying to change that. And one thing that I've noticed and I've discovered with myself, even as I've been out of town, was that I'm maturing mentally. I just take it one step at a time, but I'm maturing mentally, and I'm coming to accept the fact that what's done is done. It's over, and it's time to move forward. And to move forward in a way that you are content, you have to learn to accept full responsibility for things that you have done, learn from them, and learn and keep yourself at a state of mind to where you don't make the same mistake twice. And definitely letting go and letting God. I think one of the biggest things that hit home, honestly, would be people. Learning to let go of certain people who who you felt were close to you, people who you felt meant a lot to you, and you try your best to make the situation better when in actuality you may have made it worse, or you may have attempted to tweak it and it was a fail because you lost sight of the fact that this is out of your control. You cannot change the past. You cannot make something better overnight. Let's just put it like that. Especially if it's already been damaged. And I guess before like my vacation and whatnot, and before I started this journey of trying to get myself in a copacetic state of mind, I have been doing that. I've been trying to change the past and tweak the past and do whatever to save what it is that I need and want to stay, and realizing that they have to go, even if I don't want them to. So I'm still dealing with that, but I am also maturing at the same time. I'm also maturing at the same time. I'm learning that, what's done is done. Everything happens for a reason. I have to move on. You gotta move on. But when you move on, you gotta move on strong. You gotta move on with your head held high, trusting and believing that everything's gonna be alright and things are going to get better in your favor if you just believe. And I remember my dad was telling me the other day about the cards that you're dealt with. Whatever cards that you dealt with, if you don't like those cards, and you're going to be stuck with them for that hand of cards for a while, deal with it. Make it to where you can handle it. Make it to where it makes sense and it seems like a better hand to you. Make it worthwhile. So the next hand that you're dealt with will be a better one. Or even if it's a challenging one, you know how to handle it. And I can honestly say that the hand that I was dealt is a challenging one to me, in my opinion. It's very hard, but I'm learning to deal with it. I'm learning to deal with it. Like I said, I take it one step at a time. But I'm getting better. I'm gonna have my days like this where I think a little bit too much and it kind of gets to me emotionally, but at the same time I'm not gonna let it break me down. I'm not gonna let it tear me apart. I'm not gonna let it change the joy and the happiness that I deserve. I'm not gonna let that happen. There are people in my life that I love and care about. There are some people that are in my life to stay, and there's some people who will leave me eventually. And those who will leave me, I will feel pain depending on who the people are, because you give your all to people, and you just feel not necessarily used, but more so like it's just so much time was given and so much energy was given within their relationship with that person. But like I said, you have to come to the terms that what's done is done. It's over, and you got to move on. And there are some people who are truly special to my heart, but I have to let them go emotionally because it's the best thing for me and that person. That's the only way that we can both move forward to a better place, and and know that people are in your life for a season. Sometimes you may never know how long that season will last, but just embrace it. And I will definitely say that with some people, a lot of people actually, I embrace the moments that I cherish with people. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Like I said, I'm gonna take it one step at a time. Got to get back to life, back to reality. My vacation time is over, and it's time to get back to business. But I'm gonna do it well. I'm gonna do it strong, and I will keep in mind that any issues that I have, I need to let go and let God. Okay. So that's about it. I'm pretty sure pictures. I haven't taken any pictures of my vacation, but my friend has. And I'm sure whenever she gets the time, she will post pictures, and you guys will see them. But in the meantime, I'm about to go to bed. I gotta work in the morning. I'm tired, and yeah. So yeah, the next video I post up soon, which probably next week sometime, will be a better one, a more jovial, more energy, positive energy one. But I'm just so out of it right now. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys and tell you guys and all that. Yeah. So you guys have a good night, and enjoy. Sign out.